Good morning, guys. How are y'all? Garrett A3. So, show you some few things we found out here on this Camaro. I'm actually taking it apart. It's a beautiful morning out here. So we're doing the top side out here, and then we'll put it on the lift and push it in and get the lift. I'll show you a few things that I found. And this is a lot of times how these cars are. A lot of people will buy them. They look great on the outside. This car looks pretty good on the outside. For the most part, it is a big block car. It's a pretty nice car. But a lot of people shortchange a lot of stuff. And people bust me all the time about spending time to make stuff work. And to make it pretty. I'll be real with you guys. If you're not gonna do good work, good quality work, and take your time and do it right, it's not worth doing. So just want to go over a few things. One of the things I wanted to kind of show you guys is this is a big block car, and just opening the hood, very first opening the hood, I'm looking at it, okay, and I'm like, great, it's a big block, but there's a bolt broke off in the intake right here. All right, somebody's over torqued it, it snapped off. Now it could have been rotted. I mean, that tells me that this motor's been in here a long time, or it had been in here a long time. So you've painted the car, you've made it look right everywhere else.
Double check real quick.
And then I see, well, somebody's added pulleys to it, which is cool, they're nice. And they've changed the serpentine, but they've put the wrong pulleys on it. And now they have belt. Now, this is not terribly critical to, you know, it's not a running factor that will actually run and work. Facts is, I mean, technicians see that at car shows and places you take it, and it's like, why didn't you fix it right? And then you have this is classic, and this is usually a lot, but I do want to show you pulling the radiator out on this thing. And if you'll look right here, radiator bolt right here is a sheet metal screw, but look through the radiator support right here. I mean, why do we have a 3.5 foot screw sticking through the radiator support to hold the radiator in there? I know we don't want to put this piece here that they make for it. If you don't want to do that, I mean, you can make brackets, set it in trays, put nuts and bolts, put a bolt this way and a nut this way. I mean, if you're standing in front of the car looking at it, you can see how it looks, how bad it looks. And so, I mean, really, guys, you just, that's why it takes so long to build a car. Realistically, that's why it takes a long time, because you have to figure all that stuff out to make it look right. It's not just let's put it together and make it run, because anybody can do that, but we're trying to be better, not bigger. And so if we get better, we have to do better stuff. Make sure that we put the right bolts in, the right looks. And that's kind of where we're at. So at A3 Customs, that's the motto here. I try to teach and instill in my guys that we're going to do it right the first time. Although we have not arrived, we all have problems. It's a car, it's a machine. But at the end of the day, stuff like that is not cool. I also looked at this, and I know this doesn't matter to a lot of people. Got a black cap and a red cover. Don't understand. And then I never moved this distributor. I just pulled the wires off of it. While I'm pulling the wires, the distributor's just sitting in here. So customer buys the car, you know, if they're mechanical, not mechanical, who knows? They have problems with it. As I look over the car, I just see a lot of stuff like some of the electrical over here. I mean, I don't get it. Like, it's all wrapped in that. I mean, butt connected together. I'm sure they didn't do that at GM, and that, I don't know what's all that about. Although we are rewiring the entire car. I get it, and I'm not nicking the car clean. I'm just trying to tell you, if you're a DIY guy, man, take that extra day. I get very anxious sometimes when I see it almost ready to fire, and I'm like, oh, let's just get it done, let's do it. But man, take that extra day, because that makes or breaks a car. That really gets a lot going. I mean, we got screws right here in the water pump. I mean, that's stripped off in the water pump and they just left it out like that. I mean, little things like that right there. And that's how we find them. And so, but the good news of this thing is we are putting a 6.2 LS in it. It's going to be amazing. Getting rid of the big block. Big blocks are fine. They're cool. They're old school. They're nostalgic. But the problem is they run hot. They're just gas prices today. You can't really tune them. You can put EFI kits on them and stuff, but basically you still end up with the same stuff. A lot of times guys don't opt to do a roller camshaft, and everybody knows about the hydraulic camshaft failures and stuff in these motors. So all that being said, guys, there's just a lot that we could say about the big block. They was great in their time. We still love them. There's a lot of purists out there that love these motors, and I love them too. Not saying that we don't do them, we won't do them. We love the big block, motion, but the thing is now everybody's LS and everything. You can do a lot better with the LS platform. These cars deserve a really nice driver. So we're gonna update this car 2026 to make it where it'll run, drive, start first time, don't run hot. Everything's clean under the hood, really painted nice and pretty. On this with the 6 liter, we're gonna do the Aces EFI kit on this car. Stay tuned for this build. But I did want to go over with you guys and show you some of this stuff that you see. And a lot of this stuff is unfortunate, but you can go to a lot of places, these consignment places, and you can buy a really nice car. But when you open a hood, guys, this is what you see. So obviously, if you're in the market to buy one, man, at least come down and talk to me about it, and let me give you some ideas of what to look for so you don't have some of these problems. Because if you spend, a couple $1,000s more on the purchase of the vehicle and you don't get some of this headache, then, you don't have to come back to somebody like me and fix it. Although we want you to come here, but at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about you getting a good, solid car and a good, solid product for the money that you spend. So we're going to take our time. We're going to make these cars right, and we're not going to sacrifice time for value. You pay for what you get, but the problem is, man, we're trying to give you good quality. And so that's just how it works. You have to put nuts and bolts in the right way. You have to buy the right hardware, the right grades of hardware, the right wiring harnesses, the right everything. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get better, make them better. But this here is a good platform and showing you some of the stuff that we do see on a daily. When these cars come to us, we get in here and then we do this to them, and man, we love them. We see the damage to them. The customers opts to do something else, and then we end up rebuilding them and fixing them. So if you have a classic you need fixed, if you have something like this and you're looking under your hood and you see stuff like that you want to get addressed, or you just want an opinion, come down and see us at A3 Customs, man. We will take a look at your ride and help you out, get that thing tip top. And if you have one you need to be built, we'll build it for you. Just come give us a call, 704-305-6094. And guys, looking forward to seeing you follow along with this build and shoot some comments on this thing, man. We love these Camaros. We do a lot of these first gens, so this Camaro is going to be hot when we're done. Again, Gary at A3 Customs. Good day.